That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch. Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
Hurts comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and
They send a man in motion.
Alpha. Crowd left, Yanni. No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
No touch. Crowd left, Yanni.
Motioning the tight end now.
No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. 40. Into the red zone. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
They'll try and punch it in. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Reed now to kick this one away. To return, here's Paris Campbell. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Barkley's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Great. Set. 63.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Tiger swamp.
Tight end going in motion here.
Phil King.
They're going to try with the wideout. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. And it's the Chiefs beginning their drive here.
Yellow.
From the gun, Piron. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 3rd down. Pistol now for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Back to throw it. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Gamble now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
No touch that. Hey, easy, 63, bang.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st down, Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 2. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll try it right with Brown. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Good, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Yellow.
Shotgun handoff to Piron. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kicked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take over at the 44-yard line following the turnover.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 46-yard line.
73. Hey, Silver. Tiger Hornet. Hey.
From the 46. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back 3rd down.